So imagine the following scenario. You wake up one morning and think, how hard can it be to run a marathon without zero training prior?
You don't train for a marathon, you just run it.
Man, this whole idea is so crazy. I just can't. So what if you ran a marathon with no training, just pure willpower and bad decisions? Just 26 miles of pure hell. And for my other friends that are not measuring everything in burgers per bald egos, that's about 42 kilometers. How do you even pronounce this word? So it's officially the beginning of the race. You feel motivated and you're dreaming of winning. At this very stage, the first couple of miles are probably easy. However, that illusion lasts about 20 minutes. By mile 4, the first cracks appear. Your breathing's heavy and your calves tighten. By mile 5, your quads start burning, like someone replaced your blood with hot sauce. That was kinda corny. Without training, your body hasn't built endurance or strengthened the tiny stabilizing muscles that protect your joints. You begin losing electrolytes fast. Sodium, potassium, magnesium, all flushing out throughout sweat. Without those, your muscles can't contract properly. That's when the cramps hit. At this very stage, you're probably wondering how much an Uber would cost to find you mid-race. And suddenly, Mile 8 hits. At this very stage, you're basically starving. Your glycogen, that quick energy stored in your muscles, is almost empty. Your body is burning throughout everything it can find. Carbs, fat, maybe even your will to live. By mile 10, your body starts fighting back. Your knees hurt, your feet are covered in blisters, and your heart's pounding like it's trying to escape. If you somehow survive until mile 13, which is the halfway point, you realize something soul-crushing. You feel completely destroyed, and you have to do that again. Somewhere between miles 14 and 16, your body starts to fall apart. You start feeling dizzy and you can even throw up because your body is running out of fuel and fluids. By mile 18, you can actually shit yourself. And I really mean that. Let's actually ask ChatGPT why that happened. When runners push their body to the limit, blood flows away from the gut to power the muscles, and the constant bouncing that sloshes food on the stomach, along with pre-race nerves, all contribute to the need to go to the bathroom. By mile 20, your energy is completely gone. Even the simplest motions, like lifting your arms, feels like climbing a mountain. Between miles 21 and 23, your body has officially switched into survival mode, and sometimes things get even stranger. You can actually experience peeing blood. It can happen because of dehydration and stress on your kidneys. Finally, in miles 24 and 26, it's pure stubbornness and adrenaline. You crawl, stumble, and drag yourself forward. And with your last step, you cross the finish line, collapsing and realizing your body has survived 26 miles of chaos, exhaustion that will haunt you for days. But your pride is unbroken. Congratulations, you've officially ran a marathon with no training. Here's what you can expect in the next couple of days. There's a real chance you could end up in the hospital because your body wasn't ready for that kind of punishment. Even sitting down will be difficult in the next couple of days. Even one flight of stairs will feel like climbing Mount Everest. And right after the marathon, you can experience feeling sick or under the weather. So I actually did something similar myself last year. So in 2024, I ran a half marathon with absolutely zero training. So the race was in April, and the last time I went for a run was back in June or July, I believe. And even then, the furthest I'd ever run was 16 kilometers. So yeah, what could possibly go wrong, right? And I actually finished the race in about 2.5 hours, if I remember correctly. Of course, it was not the best time, but with zero training, I was pretty satisfied with the final result. So there you have it, guys. Hope you liked the video. And again, if you want to be a part of the GymRack community, don't forget to subscribe because I put a lot of time and effort in making these kinds of videos. And for this video specifically, it took me about 16 hours to make. So yeah, I'm not begging for a subscribe, but I actually am.